Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths. I was just going through the comments. I haven't got round to responding to the comments yet, but one stood out to me. Now, this individual is doubting that the individual in their life is even a narcissist anymore, or the narcissist in their life is even a narcissist. Should I read the comment out? Yeah, I'll read the comment out. Basically, they've said this. I know this is said many times, but I'm really doubting mine was even a narc anymore, because he left me within weeks and was with someone new. We were newlyweds. He seemed so happy with her, deaf not thinking of me, never got a hoover, and even if I get one years later, who even cares? Now is the time when I would have liked one. If even just to prove to myself, I was worth something to him, but I was clearly not. He's left and never looked back after smearing and costing me everyone. I honestly by now would have said something or showed some sign of regret, but I guess I'm just the loser. So the individual, right, thinks that they're the loser. Right, I'm sorry to the individual. I hope you don't mind me. Actually, you put it publicly on the video. I hope you don't mind me addressing this because it sparked an idea for a video. Right, what you need to interpret from a narcissist involved in your life, moving on quickly, is what are they doing? Break it down to the essence. Look through the veil. Right. You were newlyweds and they've rushed on with someone new quickly. Right? That's showing that they're running from pain. They're feeling some pain. The individual also mentioned that this narcissist involved in their life, or their question is even a narcissist in their life, but a narcissist involved in their life smeared them and cost them everyone. That's a narcissistic tactic. Now that could be a reason why the individual is not experiencing a hoover. Right? If a narcissist involved in your life does a smear campaign, does something of that nature, they're very reluctant to engage because they know they've burnt that bridge, right? So this is what's looking beneath the veil, right? Not taking it on the surface and thinking, oh, they're not talking to you and etc. Actually looking at it and saying what it is, right? They've rushed off with someone new. That's because they're feeling hurt and pain, so they're trying to mask their hurt and their pain in another individual. They've smeared and cost the individual everything. That's burning the bridge. So therefore, the position that this individual is in, the narcissist involved in their life is going to be reluctant to engage or to hoover, because they know from their own mind they're going to get rejected, or it's a pointless hoover, right? Hoovers often occur at a time when they're trying to test your temperament. They're trying to check, are you willing to engage? Are you still on board? Right? But the thing is about marriage, is if you have marriage in place and they were newlyweds, then the narcissist involved in this person's life was getting supply through the whole divorce procedure, etc. And knew in their minds that this individual didn't want to lose them, right? Another mistake the individual is making is thinking they're the loser because the narcissist involved in their life, I'm sorry to laugh, but because the narcissist involved in it, I can empathize with their pain. They think they're the loser because the narcissist is with someone new. No, you're the winner. You've dodged a bullet. This narcissist has gone on to someone new, and this new person knew exactly who you were, knew that you were newlyweds, probably even manipulated the narcissist as well. They were both manipulating each other. That's what's occurring. That's what's really occurring, right? They knew that, so, and even if this new individual isn't a narcissist, right? They might be toxic. Or let's say they're not even toxic. They knew about you, or they knew about this individual. They knew about them. They knew they knew in-depth information about this individual. And the narcissist involved in their life would have been playing the victim, making out that, oh, woe is me and everything is against me. And this person would have been acting as a supportive structure towards them, giving them support, giving them help, right? Listen, this is the truth about narcissists moving on quickly. They're running from something. They're trying to mask the pain. Never look at a narcissist running forward and let that be a reflection of yourself, right? Never, ever let that be a reflection of yourself. That's exactly what they want you to do. That's exactly part of the reason why they're wanting to even rush off with someone new in the first place anyway. Because in their minds, in their simple minds, they honestly believe, glorifying a new relationship in front of your face, whether it's on social media or in front of your face in general, it's going to cause you hurt. It's going to cause you pain. It's going to cause you upset. Now, you just need to let the course of time play out, right? I'll tell you something. Even in non-narcissistic relationships, genuine relationships between people, do you know how often it is that someone will cheat or someone will move on very quickly with someone new and the individual will feel regret? They'll try and come back, or they'll be stuck. They'll be stuck with this new individual. They know they can't go back. They know they can't reach out. And they're stuck in a new dynamic with a new individual that they don't want to be with. This is what often occurs. And this occurs in narcissistic relationships as well. Right? Like the individual said, let me just quote the exact words. He seems so happy with her. So this proves to me that you're still looking on the social media or looking at whatnot. Like, it's not good for your soul. If this person was someone very close to you, you felt connected to, please don't look on their social media at their wedding photos or their holidays. You need to disconnect. Right? They've proven that to themselves they're unworthy. And what I replied to this comment is, I said, you're not a loser because the narcissist moved on. That's the wrong way of looking at it. You're even doubting he's a narcissist. Perhaps your instincts were right the first time around. A hoover's going to come when you've disconnected and you're strong enough to refuse it for your own benefit. You need to look beneath the veil to see the regret. The narcissist moving on fast is proof they are unstable. And it's actually a blessing in disguise. You don't want people around that like you. You don't want people around like that around you, sorry. But don't look at the narcissist moving on fast as a reflection of yourself. That's what I said to this individual. But I do see frequent comments coming up like this. You need to disconnect. It's so important to disconnect. You've seen them move on. That needs to be your closure. That's not a door. That's not leaving the door open. That's not that's the mindset you need to be in. You see them move on. It's game over. If you were newlyweds, for example, this could be a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship or husband and wife relationship. You see them move on with someone else. You witness it. You do look on their social media. That's the time that you retreat. That's the time that you say, oh, geez, this person is not who you thought they were. They've moved on to someone else very quickly. That shows exactly what they're about. And you disconnect. You literally disconnect from that point in time. Because I've heard it. I've heard it from many victims of narcissistic abuse about the narcissist trying to rekindle, or toxic individuals trying to rekindle after they've even divorced, they've even called for divorce or separation or dumping or anything of that nature. They're the one that actually tries to rekindle. But what I think this individual is going through is because they were smeared, because the narcissist cut everyone away from them for a smear campaign, this is what's making the narcissist reluctant to reach out. So if this subscriber or viewer watches this video, what you need to realize is this narcissist is not, or if you don't even think he's not, this individual is not going to reach out very soon. I don't know how long it's been, but it's probably not been that long. They wait it out for you to reach out. Now, I don't know if you've been reaching out, trying to talk to them, trying to engage them. You need to go through a period of time where you're no contact, where you don't communicate with them, and you start working on your own personal journey in your own mind. I hope anyone who's watching this video can extract something from this, because it's not like this individual is doing anything wrong, right? I'm sure many of the victims of narcissistic abuse have been in this position at one point in time. It may be a distant memory now, but that you may have been in this position that this person was in, you know? So take your time out. You need to get them out of embedded in your consciousness. They need to be severed. They need to be removed, right, from your consciousness, right? You need to start doing the healing from within. They need to be removed. You need to get over the pain. You need to get over the upset and just look at the dynamics. What's really hurting you? Is it hurting you because they moved on fast? Are you taking that as a reflection of you? Because the simplest way that I break that down is don't be upset because someone come to take your trash away. All that new supply is a trash collector. That individual that was involved in your life that you got married to, it's a sad, unfortunate circumstance, but they're trash. And I think it's highly likely that this new supply is trash. And I think the reason why this individual is seeing them as happy is because they're not looking beneath the veil and they're seeing them as happy. And just because the narcissist hasn't reached out of a hoover because they've smeared them and they know they're in pain, they know they're hurt, they think that this individual that was involved in their life, the narcissist that was involved in their life, is happy. But realistically, what narcissists will do is glorify their new supply for a sole reason of destroying you. So please, I hope you come across this video. They're trying to destroy you. They're trying to destroy you. That's what's going on. They're trying to hurt you. You need to flip this around. Oh, you want to move on very quickly? That's what you got to be like. Well, then you do the total opposite. You don't move on very quickly. You see the pitfalls and the mistakes that they're making. People can't just move on very quickly like that. It's not going to work out. You know, I always advise, don't move on very quickly. Don't rush. It's not going to be beneficial for your soul, heart, and mind. You know, take the appropriate time out. You have to. Narcissists don't do this because they need supply. And this backfires on them. And don't be there with open arms or a revolving door, willing to accept them back in. They're also triangulating you with this new supply. That's also another tactic that they're doing. I don't know if this subscriber or viewer is starting to doubt themselves and think that they are a narcissist and the individual in their life is not a narcissist. I don't know if that's occurred. They didn't mention that, but that's often very common. You know, that's very common as well. But just for anyone that's in a similar situation, remember that the hoover is not proving that you're worth something as well. The hoover is a revealment of what's existing in their mind, that you're occupying their mind. The thing that this viewer or subscriber doesn't know and is unsure about, and there's a question mark surrounding it, is, are they on the narcissist's mind? And it's most likely certain that they are on the narcissist's mind because they were newlyweds. They obviously had some form of bond. They actually got married. People don't just move on that fast. Narcissists sociopaths, whoever, they don't just move on that fast and forget their past. It's virtually impossible. It's virtually impossible. They don't. What they're trying to do is heal through someone else. That's what's occurring. So I hope this video helps. And if you would like to know why the narcissist must never let you move on, click this video here. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.